Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to today's video. Today is Friday and we're just chilling out here. So right now I'm making this cool little skateboard. I took both trucks off, I drilled holes through the middle, and it's gonna be like a one wheel or just one truck board. So we just finished putting this together. So let's just get this. I want to see how it works.
Where'd you get the idea to do this?
Sonny gave me the idea. Well, actually, I have a science project for school. I have to invent something that's never been invented. So I said, let's do the one wheel board, dude. I'm gonna put on my shoes right so I don't just break my neck.
Did you put it in like the exact center, or is it just a rough estimate?
It's exact center. I measured it. Dude, I feel like I'm just gonna die.
How are you supposed to gain speed?
Bro, this is a sketch. You need to loosen the truck so you can like, let me see this.
Whoa!
What was that?
What the Oh! Dude, what was that?
That was good.
What was that?
It was a firework.
Pretty sure I just saw that in The Walking Dead.
What's that? This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, were they hitting each other with
Let
them?
me see that thing. It's what they use to build submarines right here.
Submarines?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have
That
one?
tool and this thing.
Why do you have one then?
Big things to come this year. Sweat.
Who's got the bigger wrench?
This thing is massive though, dude.
If you didn't know, Brandon's a professional submarine builder.
He started in the Naval Academy building submarines.
And then moved over to dirt bikes.
It's like one of my best ideas I've ever done, dude. How do you... I'm done. Alright, let's move on.
Wait,
Well, actually kind of steep. Just kind of fill in the belly of it, so it's more like we're not...
The belly of the jump?
Yeah. The gap's
There
fine.
ain't enough dirt to fill in the belly.
Or no, just like...
I'll just put a ski jump it.
But don't change the
landing.
length. Yeah.
so what are you working on?
That double over there is a BMX jump that never got jumped.
So we're turning into a pit bike jump.
That whole area is gonna be a pit bike area pretty soon. Dirt's good.
More food?
Brandon's got more food. That was breakfast. Kickflip, dog.
Oh!
You gotta get off.
You gotta get that crack.
Get out of that crack. There we go. Whoa.
I got you. Give me this. I'll put that kickflip. What about
Ollie,
three?
you can't get the pop.
30. He looks like Bryce, dude.
Alright, let's go. Opening up some stuff from 100%. The goggles I got in right now. Hit the dudes up. Needed some mountain bike stuff. Obviously, as you know, I started mountain biking. So they got me some more Speedcraft. They sent me how many bibs? This is. Oh, they sent me the jersey. Sick, clean. Got the jersey that goes on. Boom, fresh. And then we got the bib. This is the one that gets the lady. I'm just kidding. This is the bib. Show you right here. Right there.
Oh, dude, the whole suit.
They hooked it up. So thank you guys at 100% hooking it up. The lit kit, fan. I already have one set of 100%. Second set. These things are fire. Look at those.
Those are clean.
My other set is a little bit different. The ones they sent me, they're a little bit different. These ones are cool as well. I kind of dig the smaller ones. My other ones are kind of bigger, but maybe I'll throw on a GoPro next practice. But as we're talking about GoPros, 2 batteries. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Heard of him. Hill. There it is.
Dave
You
Hill.
know, he almost won a 450 championship.
I know,
I
but
think it's
in a-
450. That
in
was a
the-
250.
It was like his last race or whatever, and he backflips and breaks his leg.
Something like that. I don't know the exact story,
But he did.
was-
He almost won one.
he was teammates with Stewart that year, and it just goes to show you, like, he was teammates with one of the best dudes, and it brought his game way up.
Yeah.
And dude, he literally was battling with Stewart in the championship. Like, Liz coming down between them two, and I'm sure,
He was leading.
just to say it, I'm sure Hill's salary was 1/100th of what Stewart's salary was. But either way, it's cool to see a teammate like that almost win. Like, you know, just to show, you know, what a good program can do. And, you know, guys, some serious bike skill there. I don't know. I think a lot of people, it just sucks when you don't win and you get second or miss the championship. It's not a good story. No one ever remembers that. So you just have to be the guy who wins the championship. It's kind of, I don't know. Do you know any good stories of someone that almost won a championship?
Yeah.
Ryan Hughes pushing the bike up the hill, maybe
But he didn't win.
in the man zone.
Didn't he not even make it?
No, I think he made it. We are in Dr. Alexander's office. A doctor that's been around the sport forever. He actually goes to all the supercrosses. Ortho guy, does surgeries and basically puts guys back together. He's been doing it ever since I've been really here. When I was younger, I'd say a different office, obviously, but he's done quite a few of my surgeries. He did one of my biggest surgeries where he took all the metal out of my body. That was the one on one of my documentaries where he's hammering with the hammer and chisel the plate out of my hip. And he goes flying off onto the ground and blood sprays everywhere. So
Weren't you awake when he was doing that?
yeah, I just walked in and just stood there and he just took all the metal out while I watched, you know. So it was a pretty tough situation, but yeah, he basically took all the plates out, and he's been around a long time. It's one of the guys, like my go-to guys, got him on speed dial. Unfortunately, that's part of Supercross and Motocross. You know, one thing I don't really have to worry about with Haley too much. But it's part of the sport. You gotta be tough and be willing to break bones and recover and do it again and work hard, and it makes you tough, you know? It's part of the game. When I think of guys that should be in the Motorcycle Hall of Fame, like, I know I was always like, oh, the champions, this, that. I like to think about the people that are really behind the scenes that have a big part of the sport and have been in it forever. I don't know, I just think like a guy like him should be in like the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. He rides too, just for like fun, but
Who?
Dr. Alexander. He was down in Mexico on a ride and he hit a chain link fence and it went through his neck.
Dr. Alexander?
Yeah. He like stitched his own neck up. It's a tough sport. That's the way I see it. So that's why we get so ruthless on, you know, what Hayden does, where I go, what happens, and, you know, in our business deals, our bikes, parts, just everything in to do with it. You know, I know the game. I've been in it a long time. So when we do stuff, you got to think you got a short window of opportunity in the sport to make stuff happen. So you got to be aggressive and get it done. And it's cool to see like Hayden's and, you know, Hudson's and their social media take off and people attract to moto. You know, the car thing's coming with Haley, like it's starting to build momentum, but it's kind of an older scene. So they're kind of they're all like Twitter based, where moto's younger. I think moto leads the trend, besides video games, leads the trends on social media. So I think it's cool to see what, you know, Hayden, Hudson have been able to do on dirt bikes too with our social network. So pretty cool. And then, you know, Dad Haley in once she's, you know, starts hitting the real big time in car racing. And we're gonna see Hayden's X-ray for his shoulder and his collarbone. Last time I had a little gap in it, so hopefully that gap's filling up. You just don't want any little space where it could cause a weak point that cracks. So hopefully today is almost 7 weeks now. Hopefully today we'll get a good doctor report and can get back to riding. So there's nothing, you know, try not to rush it. A lot of nationals going on right now, but it's all, you know, can always do it next time. So the most important thing is healing up right now the correct way so we don't have to deal with the injury again. Yeah, I'm just thinking with him then, with that, a true evaluation on that, it's what, another 2 weeks, another, like, what is it?
Well, the x-ray is not going to really help because it already looks pretty good, but the exam is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And what you're feeling. If you're feeling any kind of discomfort, you know, a little pain when you push on it, that's a sign it's probably not quite there yet. I'd be worried about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Like another week or so?
Yeah.
well, here's how I look at this situation right now is if you were out there riding in a practice mode and you're not doing the really big risky stuff and you're not likely to fall on it, you're probably great, and it's going to help it to heal faster and even stronger by doing that.
Yeah.
You know, or in the weight room, just, you know, lifting some weights and stuff.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym.
That kind of stuff's going to make it heal faster.
Yeah.
But it's the hit, that's what's going to screw it up right now, maybe. You know, I don't know, maybe it won't, but if you landed on it, it could just kind of jostle it, and now it just kind of cracks through again, and now you're back to having to probably plate it.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from, so we're good. We're not going to go out and ride Supercross or anything like that. So if we set up a turn track that's flat and he was just doing turns and stuff, it'd probably be okay. Big crash to the arm, it could break again.
Yeah, it's a lower risk for you because you're going to be able to do a turn track without crashing, most likely,
Just simple.
Yeah. So we'll what, give it a few more weeks, and then before we start hitting it really hard, or should we come back again in 2 to 3 weeks?
You can check it yourself. I mean, he can check. He can tell you a little bit, but I mean, you can push on it.
Just push on it, and then it tells you.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you're going, it still kind of bugs me.
Yeah.
That's a sign that it's not quite there.
Right. Yeah, which is we can do that.
But until that goes away, I would say keep the risk level a little lower.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I think you're good to start going a little bit at it. But
Yeah, and we have these race cars, like carts. You know, I want to eventually put them in this cart, but it has harnesses, and you sit in, you ratchet strap and then you harness over it harnesses down. So that's what I was still a little worried about, his collarbone.
I don't think a direct pressure is a problem. It's the blow to your side of your
blow.
Yeah, that's what does it. It's the direct axial load. It just loads it, and just the bones like that, and it just goes boom.
Yeah, it snaps.
Yeah.
All right.
That was it for today's video. A quick one around. Stop! Quick one around the house is pretty fun though, and obviously make sure you guys subscribe. I'd like this video. Comment below what's your next. Go get the merch. shopbeing38.com. See you guys next time.